The market is in critical condition today. Shiba Inu is on a crucial point. Analysts are dropping their signals. Blackrock just dropped a massive bombshell. Its $250 million is on the move. Shiba Inu team reveals the next goal for Shiba Inu. What is happening? And how will all of these make sense? What on earth am I even talking about? Well, let me explain. Disclaimer. Today, Shiba Inu is making some unexpected moves. After a little price bump yesterday, it's taken a nosedive now. And that's definitely caught the eye of analysts. They've pointed out that Shiba Inu just couldn't hold on to a vital level. And that's a pretty big deal. It seems the token has dropped below that important threshold we've been watching, which might just be one of the worst moments for it this year. Right now, Shiba Inu is hovering near its 200-day moving average, an essential benchmark that often sets the mood for the entire crypto market. Unfortunately, it's struggling to find solid support. And if it keeps tripping below this average, we might see even more selling pressure headed its way. Part of the problem seems to be that Shiba Inu isn't grabbing the attention of traders like it used to. Many retail investors were drawn to it when it was climbing, but they've grown disenchanted due to its recent lack of action. Without those exciting price fluctuations, it's tough to keep the market intrigued by Shiba's potential. According to them, for Shiba Inu to get back on track, it really needs to reclaim some of those critical price points and ignite new interest. If it can bounce back above that crucial threshold, it might restore a little hope. But without a major shift in mood or significant updates in its ecosystem, it risks fading into the background even more. As it stands, Shiba Inu is in a fragile spot, with investors increasingly eyeing assets that promise more immediate returns. But here's the thing. Despite the recent price drop, it looks like the Shiba Inu community isn't letting it get them down at all. In fact, they've really rallied together, and we're seeing some impressive action on the burn front. The burn rate skyrocketed by a staggering 612% overnight, turning into the only metric in the ecosystem that's actually going up right now. According to data from Shiba Burn, over 3 million Shiba Inu coins were sent to inactive addresses. This really shows just how dedicated the community is to reducing the supply of Shiba Inu. They're putting in the effort to fight for their favorite token, proving that they believe in its long-term potential, even when the price isn't looking great. It's pretty inspiring to see such commitment, even in tough times. So, what's the deal with all this? What's actually happening? Well, it looks like Bitcoin is playing a big part in it. Analysts are buzzing because Bitcoin is at a super critical point right now. There's chatter that it might soon break below that 100K resistance. This week has been a roller coaster for the crypto market, especially after Trump's inauguration on Monday. That event shot up the price to a crazy new high of over 109,000, but then it took a quick dive right after. Now, Bitcoin has slipped from that high down below, almost a 5% drop. According to analysts, Bitcoin's recent drop has formed this classic head and shoulders pattern, which is pretty much a sign that things might not be looking good. If this pattern plays out, Bitcoin could dip about 1.5% more to test that 100-day line. Plus, the technical indicators show more and more sellers are coming in, and the recent slide in the 20-day average totally supports that gloomy vibe. And when the Relative Strength Index, RSI, drops below neutral, it's a sign that selling pressure is cranking up. If Bitcoin breaks below that, we could see it really start to slide, maybe even dropping to low 90,000. But if it can bounce back, maybe it'll hit that 103K level again. So, with all this craziness around Bitcoin, it makes sense that the Shiba Inu community is stepping up and trying to make things happen. They're putting in the hustle to stay afloat while the market tries to figure itself out. But wait, you might want to hear this. There might finally be a light at the end of the tunnel. Despite the price decline, Bitcoin has been holding its ground lately. There's been some buzz about Bitcoin whales getting back into the action, especially now that Bitcoin ETFs have pulled in nearly 250 million in inflows. That's huge. According to the folks over at Santiment, whale activity is on the rise, showing that big players are still interested in Bitcoin, even though its price dipped by about 2.5% in the last day. What's even more interesting is that those Bitcoin ETFs managed to attract almost $248 million worth of net flows just this Wednesday, highlighting that institutional demand is still quite strong, despite Bitcoin's recent price struggles. According to QCP, the market might be stuck in a sort of range-bound space until we get more clarity on what the Federal Reserve is planning with interest rates. And that's not all. The hype is really building up because the CEO of Blackrock just dropped a jaw-dropping prediction that Bitcoin could skyrocket to 700,000 soon. During a chat with Bloomberg's Francine Lacqua at the Bloomberg House in Davos, Larry Fink made this bold statement about Bitcoin, the top dog when it comes to market cap. He mentioned that if Bitcoin gains broader institutional adoption, that kind of surge could become a reality. Fink revealed that he recently spoke with a sovereign wealth fund that was curious about investing in Bitcoin, asking whether it should allocate 2% or even 5% of its portfolio. He said, "If everyone jumped on this train, we could see Bitcoin hit 500,000, 600,000, even 700,000. He quickly added, though, that he wasn't promoting this as some kind of endorsement. What's really interesting is how Fink views Bitcoin as a potential alternative to gold and a hedge against currency issues or political instability. I really believe in its use as an investment tool," he noted. So why is all this buzz about Bitcoin so important for Shiba Inu? If Bitcoin really does kick off that bull run many are hoping for, it's bound to have a positive impact on Shiba Inu and other altcoins. Could we finally bounce back from our recent losses? Are we on the verge of witnessing another epic bull run like we saw back in 2021? Well, only time will tell. One thing's for sure, if Bitcoin picks up steam, it's going to be fantastic for Shiba Inu. Even the Shiba Inu team is feeling optimistic about the future and predicting when we might see a new alt season. Lucy, the marketing lead for Shiba Inu, is especially bullish about what's coming. She believes that while Bitcoin has been stealing the spotlight with its recent rally, hitting a fresh all-time high, the anticipated alt season for tokens like Shiba Inu has yet to happen. In a tweet she shared, Lucy expressed confidence that there are bigger opportunities on the horizon for altcoins, including Shiba Inu. She mentioned that the next 4 years could be quite exciting for the crypto space, hinting at some potentially game-changing developments. Although she didn't dive into specifics, it sounds like she expects to see significant price movements for altcoins like Shiba Inu in that time frame. So, with this kind of optimism swirling around, the Shiba Inu community has reason to be hopeful. If Bitcoin starts to thrive, it could spark interest and excitement for Shiba Inu once again. At the end of the day, it's important to remember that we should look beyond just making profits. Lucy, a key figure in the Shiba Inu community, recently shared some wise words in her latest tweet. She said, "Money isn't the goal. Freedom and peace take top priority." It's a refreshing reminder that while money can help us achieve certain things, it's really just a tool, not the ultimate endgame. What she's getting at is that true happiness and fulfillment come from things that money can't buy, like freedom and peace of mind. It's about how that financial success can pave the way for a better life instead of being the main focus itself. In the context of Shiba Inu, this message resonates deeply. The community isn't just about the highs and lows of price movements, it's also about building something meaningful together. As the token navigates its current ups and downs, this mindset can inspire members to stay motivated and focused on the bigger picture. If Shiba Inu continues to grow and evolve, not just as a meme token, but as part of a broader movement, it could bring real benefits to its community. So, as we keep our eyes on potential gains and future bull runs, let's also remember to foster that sense of freedom and peace within the Shiba Inu community. After all, that kind of positivity could lay the groundwork for an even brighter future ahead. But what is your opinion on this? Comment down below. If you are curious to find more, then make sure to click on one of the videos you see on the screen. And with that, we come to the end of this video. If you enjoyed the video, then turn on the notifications bell on this channel. Missing an important Shiba Inu update might make you lose money, so don't risk it. Also, please share this video with as many people as possible. Let's get this news out there.
I was not expecting it at all. Shitoshi shows no signs of stopping. He keeps dropping bombshell after a bombshell. But today, it is completely mind-blowing. I'm left completely speechless now. But what am I talking about? Well, let's find out. Shitoshi Kusama dropped a subtle hint on Telegram, suggesting that he was in discussion with a significant figure regarding Shiba Inu affairs. This revelation ignited excitement within the community, given Kusama's prolonged silence. In his latest message, Kusama urged group members to extend a warm welcome to this individual with the community's signature wolf enthusiasm. Responding eagerly, the Shiba Inu army welcomed the guest with open arms. Following a spirited engagement session, the Shiba Inu ecosystem expressed gratitude to the community members and confirmed the finalization of the deal. Kusama further encouraged everyone to stay tuned for forthcoming updates. This remark triggered another wave of bullish engagement from the Shiba Inu army. Although specifics were initially scarce, the community understood that when Kusama teased something as big, it truly meant substantial developments were underway, not just empty promises. And now, we finally got the details and further explanations. Some influencers have already covered this, but it looks like they are completely missing one very important detail that completely changes the idea of the upcoming update. But what is it about? And why even those who found this hidden detail still keep it as secret? Well, let's find out. It was just discovered that the Shiba Inu team has raised $12 million through the yet-to-be-released Treat token to support an upcoming Layer 3 privacy blockchain. Wow, this is it. People have been eagerly awaiting the release of the promised Treat token for so long, with the Deva team remaining silent. Now finally, we have received not just mundane news, but something truly monumental. The Shiba Inu community has been working hard to keep up with the latest developments, and the Shiba Inu community is now feeling ecstatic and thrilled. They should feel this way because this development marks a significant step forward for the project. Imagine eagerly awaiting a package delivery for weeks, only to finally receive it and find it contains something extraordinary you've been longing for. A feeling of elation and satisfaction rushes over you. That's exactly how the Shiba Inu community feels right now. While the Treat token was long awaited, the revelation of a Layer 3 blockchain came as a complete surprise. Let's rewind a bit. Initially, Shiba Inu was constructed on Ethereum, which serves as Layer 1. Later, we witnessed the introduction of Shibarium in August, a Layer 2 scaling solution tailored for Shiba Inu. And now the revelation of an upcoming Layer 3 blockchain, accompanied by the Treat token, is breaking new ground. Here's how it works. Think of Layer 1 as the foundation where all the main transactions and operations occur. Layer 2 sits on top of Layer 1, helping to speed up and scale transactions. Shibarium, for instance, serves this purpose for Shiba Inu. Now, Layer 3 further enhances capabilities, offering even more scalability and functionalities. An analogy could be building a house. Layer 1 is the solid foundation. Layer 2 acts as additional floors that provide more space and comfort. And Layer 3 is like adding a rooftop terrace, offering extra features and a stunning view, all contributing to a more impressive and efficient living experience. And here's something very important. In a recent post on XE, the Shiba Inu ecosystem's content marketer, Lucy, highlighted that the Shiba Inu team had raised $12 million through the yet-to-be-released Treat token, indicating that the funds originated from an investment round. According to the report, the Shiba Inu development team secured $12 million by selling Treat to venture capital investors outside the United States. For those unfamiliar, venture capital firms are entities that invest money in promising startups or projects in exchange for equity or ownership stakes. Essentially, they provide financial backing to businesses with high growth potential in exchange for a share of the company. Imagine you have a brilliant idea for a new business, but lack the funds to bring it to life. You approach a venture capital firm, present your idea, and if they believe in its potential, they provide the necessary funding to develop and launch the business. In return, they become part owners of your company and share in its success. Affiliation with venture capital firms is simple. It's typically reserved for serious projects because it signifies a level of validation and support from experienced investors. Capitalists conduct thorough due diligence before investing, so their involvement signals confidence in the project's viability and potential for success.